it's Mia from Rose Nails by Marissa Coombs, and today I'm going to be doing a signature gel design using natural cover and white. This is actually a video that I recorded like blinking ages ago. So I apologise for the lighting on it because I didn't have my new ring light that I now use for filming. But I found it in my little archive of videos and I thought, why the hell did I not put that up? Because it's really pretty. So yeah, I have just got a natural coloured tip that I've got from Sbd London, and I'm also using my gel brush from Sbd London as well, gel brush number 4. I have, since filming these, I have actually now switched over to using an Sbd London acrylic brush for my signature gel, because I just find it a lot easier to manoeuvre the gel with a bigger brush. I find if you are struggling with polygel, try an acrylic brush, because I find with the gel brushes, like, it's quite easy to put too much pressure on them and then you end up with these dips in the polygel. And I don't get that with an acrylic brush because it's so much bigger and smoother. So it's just an idea. If you do find yourself struggling, then just give it a try. So I'm just manoeuvring the polygel. Originally in this design, I was thinking of doing like a complete diagonal line of pink and then white. But then I kind of wanted to do this swooshy line instead. If you wanted to do a diagonal line, then you would just kind of do it in the diagonal shape and then you can file it to make it a really, really nice straight line if you wanted to before applying the white. But I really wanted to do this sort of smooth swoosh. These signature gels all cure in an LED lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm just going in with my white signature gel. I've got some of the Sbd London slip solution on my spatula and on my brush as well, just to stop the product sticking. And you really want to make sure that that white signature gel goes right up to the edge of the pink signature gel, otherwise it's not going to stick to each other. So I'm just going to manoeuvre that around, get it into the shape that I want it, make sure I've got a nice apex on it. Don't worry if you go over the pink, because we're going to file that off. Oh, hello, my dog's just come to join me. Hello, Rolo. Come on, good boy. He's all wet because we've just been for a walk. And it is peeing down. So yeah, just move the gel around until you are happy with the shape and then give it a 60-second cure. Like I said, it looks a hell of a mess until you start filing it, and then suddenly you can see that nice swooshing shape. So I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Boom! Right, I'm just going to use some cleanser to remove that sticky inhibition layer, and then I'm going in with my file. I have sped this up, quite obviously. I don't file that fast. But I've sped it up because I'm also going to do some flowers with the Sbd London 4D Pretty Putty. And I think I'd only just started using the Pretty Putty when I did this video, and I was quite slow at doing it. So I have sped this up quite a bit so that I don't bore you all to death. I don't know why I went off camera then. Come back into view. There we go. So look, you can see as I'm filing, that nice swooshing shape is coming into view, and you're getting rid of all the white that's on the pink signature gel. Oh god, I've got both of my dogs here now. If they see anything, they're going to bark, so I apologise in advance if there's random sudden barking. So once you've filed that off, just brush off the dust and then give it a cleanse just to make sure it's totally free of dust. And then I'm going to go in with my glitter top coat number 3 from Sbd London. All the glitter top coats are so beautiful. I do find that the glitter top coats though are slightly less shiny than a normal top coat, so if you're doing this on an actual person, you might want to go in with a layer of their tempering top coat over the top, just if you want that super glass shine. And that cures in the lamp for 60 seconds. That gives it a really nice glittery finish. And then I'm going to be using Snow, Powder Pink, and whatever else the other pink was. I think it was Magenta. As I said, I filmed this a little while ago now, so I can't remember exactly what I'm doing. But I'm just going to use my Sbd London 3D brush to sculpt some little petals. I'm going to do one white flower, one baby pink flower, and then one sort of hot pink flower. I'm sure it's magenta that hot pink's called. Oh, never mind. I'm sure I'll show you in a minute. As I said, this video was when I'd only just started using the 4D Pretty Putty. Oh look, I've skipped past it. Oh no, look, it's called Hot Pink. Oh yeah, I remember actually. I skipped past it because with the white and the powder pink, it was quite hard to see on camera what I was doing because they're quite pale. So I thought I'd sort of skip past them just to sort of make the video a little bit shorter, and then I would show you exactly what I'm doing with the hot pink because it's easier to see. So with the 4D Pretty Putties, you put them on over your top coat, and you can use the same slip solution that you use with the signature gel to keep it on your brush to stop the product sticking and move it around. So I'm just putting them in a circle and then kind of swooshing the sides in to form this petal shape. It's really simple. As I said, I kind of messed up the white one a little bit because I'd only just started using it at this point. I am a little bit better, just a little bit, at doing flowers with it now. And the 4D Pretty Putties also cure in an LED lamp for 60 seconds. So I think I flash cured them in between. I think I did a petal on each side, so I didn't sort of bash the petal next to it. And then I cured like 2 opposite petals, and then I did the other 2 opposite petals. Does that make sense? So I wasn't bashing it. So I'm sort of pushing the product out to the sides and then swooshing it in. As I said, I was doing this really, really slowly because I was new to Pretty Putty at this stage. I mean, look at that white flower. Oh my days. The pink one was slightly better, the powder pink one. And by the bright pink one, I remember thinking like, yeah, I've got this now. I'm doing okay-ish. Ish. Oh my god, I'm faffing. Put it in the lamp, woman. Yeah, it's a petal. Put it in the lamp. You can spend forever faffing with this stuff. There you go. Put it in the lamp. Put it in the lamp. There we go. So I've cured that for 60 seconds so that I don't bash them, and then I'm going to go and do the 2 opposite petals. Oh god, there's a kid jumping outside my house. My dogs might start barking. Hopefully not, but they might. If they do, it's going to be blimmin' loud. So I think I will just shut up for a minute while you watch these petals being done, and then I will come back in when it's time to apply the, I think I put micro beads on them as well. So I'll be back in a minute. Okie dokie, so once that's all cured, I'm going to go in with my Sbd London gem glue, which is amazing stuff. And I'm just going to go in, I'm going to put a little bit on the centres of my flowers, and then I'm going to put a little bit around the flowers as well, because I'm just going to sort of make a micro bead, God, I've lost my train of thought completely, like the innards, like the pollen that's in the flowers, or whatever they're called. The little sticky bits in the flowers. I'm going to have to Google that now and check what it's called. If anyone knows what I'm on about, then please comment down below, because I don't know what I'm on about half the time. And then I'm going to make this sort of swoosh with the micro beads, kind of following the same shape as the pink to white line. Once I've put my Sbd London gem glue on, I'm going to not cure it and put my tempering top coat over the top. Because it's all clear, it sort of penetrates through to the gem glue and the top coat. So then you haven't got to go and top coat and end up covering half your microbeads in top coat because it's quite tricky. So I'm just using a detailer brush and dipping it onto my top coat brush to go over the tops of where I've put the glue on the flowers to do the innards. And then while my detailer brush has got a bit of top coat on it, I find the easiest way to apply microbeads is a slightly wet detailer brush. So I'll just put a little bit of top coat or a little bit of base coat or whatever you're using onto my brush just to make it sticky. Oh my god, I'm faffing. What am I doing? I'm glad I don't faff this much. Not quite this much. I still faff in my videos, but not quite this badly. Faffing, faffing. So I'm just going to use these silver micro beads. I think these are just ones that I got from eBay, to be honest. I cannot remember where I got them from, possibly eBay or Amazon. And I'm going to put 3 micro beads in the centre of each flower and then kind of make a sort of swooshing trail of them down the nail and sort of in between the flowers. I can't remember why on earth I didn't put this on YouTube when I did it. Because I remember thinking, oh, this turned out really well. And then I didn't bother putting it on. So yeah, this will be really, really nice wedding nails. And you can use this technique for doing wedding nails, whether you want to do a classic French or a sort of diagonal French or anything like that. It's a really, really nice technique to do, and it's really nice and easy. So once I've done that, I'm going to pop it in the lamp. Don't know what I'm doing with my camera there. And there we go, it's all finished. So I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye!